Okay, so here at Kirrily Murphy we have been using AltusQ for now, we're into our second year. We use AltusQ for the mentoring program for our team nationally. That came about because we're really looking for, I guess, something to add to our team in terms of they're all fantastic in terms of their technical and their creative ability, but sometimes architects don't learn at university, some of those personal and soft skills. So we were looking for an external mentoring program to partner with, and AltusQ was the answer for us. We worked with Sonia from AltusQ to start with to set up the program. We actually spent a lot of time establishing what were the metrics, like what we wanted to measure to really, I guess, demonstrate the value of the program. For my role, that's really important. To be able to demonstrate at a board level, what's the financial benefits of running a program like the mentoring program. And I found that we spent a lot of time setting that up from the start, which was really helpful. The program ran with workshops every quarter for the mentees and mentors. Of course, we had an introduction workshop or half-day workshop for both groups at the start of the year as well. Sort of jumping back and forth here, but we actually launched the program with our leaders, including our managing director and all of our board supporting the program, and publicly amongst the whole company, demonstrating their support for the program. The first year we were really oversubscribed, so we had far more applicants to the program than we could take comfortably in the first year, which was great. It really demonstrated, I guess, everybody's enthusiasm for implementing a program like this. We spent quite a bit of time, myself and one of our other senior leaders, with Sonia from AltusQ, actually selecting our candidates or our mentors and mentees for the program. And we did that again in a really, a lot of rigour around that, selected them against a set criteria, to look at who would get the most from the program and who was really ready to participate in a mentoring program like this. We worked in a couple of ways. We did the workshops here in our Brisbane office with our staff on site here, but we were also able to use technology to involve our other offices. So we had participants from our other offices Skyping into those workshops, which was really effective as well. The outcomes we saw straight away from the program, actually, and quite early on in the program, not just towards the end, was the level of self-confidence amongst particularly the mentees. But also we measured and really saw the engagement and motivation of both the mentors and the mentees improve significantly throughout the 12 months. We saw that quite early on in the program, anecdotally, and then we also measured it with the end of program survey, and we saw those results really clearly. That was really important because for us, at the moment, Kirrily Murphy are looking at our next tier of leaders, working on our succession plan, and looking at who within the business is going to step up in the years to come to take on those really key leadership roles. So having staff who felt really confident in what they were doing in their roles and super engaged in their roles was really important for us. I was definitely surprised by the way the program was oversubscribed at the start. Sonia came in from AltusQ and did a presentation to our whole team when we launched the program, to get everyone enthusiastic about it, to really inform them what it was all about, to educate really our team on what mentoring is and actually what it is not as well. And that was really great because it came from someone other than me, or not just our managing director talking about the program, but Sonia brought a great deal of enthusiasm and authority about what mentoring could bring to the business. And I think that really led to us having almost 3/4 of our team actually apply to be involved in the program. So that definitely surprised me. I knew that we'd see significant improvements or significant benefits to our mentees, but I'd underestimated the impact that the program actually had on our mentors as well. So while we saw our mentees develop self-confidence and become more committed to their roles, we also saw those benefits with our mentors, which I think was a surprise. I didn't think I just didn't expect that we'd have such benefits to that more senior and experienced people within the business. I think that the main reason behind why we chose mentoring at Cody Parker was to really give our people, I guess, the opportunity to develop those personal skills, but in a professional environment. So we focus very much on their technical ability, their ability as architects and as draftspersons, and be creative and design. But the more soft skills can be forgotten, and it's certainly not something that these professionals learn at university or elsewhere when they're studying. So we're looking to do it in an environment where they'd be really comfortable, so working with people they knew and they were familiar with, at their own colleagues, but developing skills that were quite outside their comfort zone at times. Yeah. In my role as General Manager, it's important to be able to demonstrate the value of any of our people and culture initiatives at a board level. So what I really liked about the AltusQ program was that we spent a great deal of time at the front end of the program establishing what were the metrics that were really meaningful within our business. That way we could, over time, look back and see, what was the return on investment, and and provide that information to our board, which was important for me. Yeah, I think the primary driver for us in investing in our staff this way was to really improve our staff turnover rate. Of course, there's a high cost to that to any business, and for us, we really want to make sure that our people are not just capable, but they're really committed to their roles and very satisfied in their roles. We have a lot of staff with very long tenures here, which is fantastic. We want to make sure that it continues with our next level of leaders as well.